All right. So Super Mario Brothers the movie came out this last week and it is crushing records, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest one of all time is that Super Mario Brothers movie has defeated Frozen 2. Disney no longer top of animation. Poor little Olaf. It's been a long time coming, though. Disney's been wrung through the mud, and Illumination came and made something completely woke free. Yeah, we had a little bit of girl power with Princess Peach in the movie, but aside from that, we didn't have all the fucking Disney nonsense. We had a good old fashioned, fun family film that people of all ages could connect to. I, growing up with Super Mario, can take my nieces who are now growing up with Super Mario. We could connect, we can have fun. I mean, this was the first time in a long time I walked into a theater and I saw full families dressed up as Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Yoshi, you name it. Full fucking families. I've never seen that. This is an event. I think the tide's changing. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson said, I think the power is changing. What is it? What would he say? The hierarchy of power is changing in the MC or whatever the fuck he's. I don't know what he said. Anyways, let's take a look at this. So yeah, good job. So this is an Inside the Magic article. You can see that Disney and Pixar were at top of the food chain regarding animation, but year after year, nothing could beat them until Illumination and DreamWorks entered the animation game and they took the top spot. I saw the movie. I thought it was great. The 5-day opening of 195.3 million is good for second best, nearly beating out Transformers Revenge of the Fallen at 200 million. This has been tacked on to the overall worldwide gross for the movie, which is projected to be around 368 million, effectively becoming the best animated opening of all time. Smokes. So to put these numbers into perspective, the 368 million will see Super Mario Brothers movie defeat Frozen 2, which had an opening gross of 358 million. And Frozen 2 got that in 2019, which I still haven't even seen Frozen 2. But Mario also beat out Despicable Me 2 to become Illumination's biggest opening and beat out Ant-Man and the Wasp as the biggest global and domestic opening of 2023. And that was a flop for Marvel. So this says things appear to indicate that Mario movie might be smashing blocks on the way to securing over $1 billion at the box office, which is enormous numbers for anything not with the Disney name behind it. So wow, holy smokes. Well, we all know that outside of Mickey Mouse, like Super Mario Brothers is like one of the biggest fucking franchises of all time that's like worldwide noticeable. People have anticipated this movie coming out for a long time, but I do think Disney's feeling the heat a little bit here. They've been having adjustments. They've been having to fire people. They've been having to cut corners. Everything that Disney's been having to do this recent year or so has been an whole, like, I guess, response and reaction to things just kind of not going good. They're not having a Disney day, so to speak. Now let's look at another article right here. This is saying 3.5 billion through box office and home releases and analysis. And yeah, obviously there's going to be a sequel. No spoilers, but they did end on a nice little cliffhanger at the end of the credits. But yeah, senior analysis from MST said these numbers were pretty staggering. The movie's currently tracking towards a 1.2 billion in global box office revenue by the time it reaches the end of its theatrical run. This is broken English on here. So I think they're going to definitely have some success here. But let's look at this next article right here. That article was kind of short and sweet. It repeated everything. Definitely a lot of coins here. But Variety has a pretty interesting thing right here. And again, I saw the movie. I loved it. I'm going to go watch it again this week. Here's all the records that were smashed opening weekend for the Mario movie. So, yeah. 377 million global debut over the long Easter weekend. 204.6 million was domestic. It says that the results far exceeded expectations and even surpassed the starts of recent installments and Universal's biggest franchises like Jurassic World Dominion and Fast and Furious 9. So expect a sequel to be announced faster than you can say, let's go. And Universal's president of domestic distribution is already saying it's a tremendous worldwide debut, and the movie has a clear runway. So, yeah, nice. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things. Again, highest grossing debut of 2023, surpassing Ant-Man. Biggest 5-day of all time, overtaking Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And this says that stat is specifically for movies that open on a Wednesday. It's nowhere near the biggest opening weekends in general, which belong to Endgame, No Way Home, and Infinity War. So that's over 3 days. Highest grossing debut for Illumination. Second biggest debut for an animated movie. And highest grossing debut for a video game adaptation, beating Sonic 2. Internationally, biggest opening of 2023. Second biggest animated opening of all time. Biggest Illumination. Biggest video game. Global. So, definitely crushing it here. If you haven't seen it, again, it's a good movie to take your kids out to. And I think people on Twitter are just roasting Disney at this moment. Let me go ahead and pull up there was a really good one by Wario64 that was talking about the Mario movie. Let me go ahead and find the article. Pardon me. I should have had this ready like a pro YouTuber, you know. All these pro YouTubers have their stuff ready, and of course, I don't. Although, I did hear news that the Jack Black Peaches song from the Mario movie is also eligible for an Oscar, and I bet you it will win an Oscar, even though literally half of the lyrics is just peaches, 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 peaches. And yeah, hang on one moment. I am so sorry. I should have had this ready. You guys, we're cringing here. Let me type it up. Okay, here we go. I pulled it up. Quick Twitter search, right? So yeah, this linked to a thing, but you can see all the response. Easter weekend's helping it too. Super Mario was a staple of my childhood and my son's. Mario, sweet baby, let's go. Not sure why anyone would thought it wouldn't do well. Mario's been the name of gaming. Film's an awesome love letter. So you're hard pressed to find anybody hating it that's not a professional critic. Which before this, it was pretty funny looking at the critic scores that were very low percentage, and we all know why the critic scores were really freaking low, of course, and it is because this movie had no political nonsense in it. No wokeness in it, and critics cannot stand that. Plus, top of that, you had Chris Pratt, who the wokies have been against Chris Pratt for quite some time because of his conservative values and things of that nature. So, positive news for the Mario movie. Have you seen it yet? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you on the next one.